the Johnson's Wax Program with Fibber McGee and Molly. The makers of Johnson's Wax and Johnson's Water Repellent Glow Coat present Fibber McGee and Molly with Bill Thompson, Gail Gordon, Arthur Q. Bryan, Dick LeGrand, Cliff Arquette, and me, Harlow Wilcox. The script is by Don Quinn and Phil Leslie. Music by the King's Men and Billy Mills Orchestra. Fibber and Molly join us in a moment. Here's an advantage you get with Johnson's Glow Coat that any homemaker appreciates. Glow Coat, you know, is now positively water repellent. And because it's water repellent, it now lasts up to 4 times longer. Now, that means economy, of course, more for your money. But think of the work it saves, too. Once you've spread self-polishing water-repellent Glow Coat on your floors, it stays on and stays bright. It doesn't dissolve when water is tracked on it, or disappear when you wipe up spilled liquids. Dirt, dust, and grime just whisk off its shining surface. You can damp mop a Glow Coat protected surface repeatedly without killing its shine. Hard scrubbing is eliminated for weeks on end. Tomorrow, get the self-polishing water-repellent floor wax that saves time, saves money, saves work, lasts up to 4 times longer. Get Johnson's water-repellent Glow Coat at your dealers in the familiar Glow Coat package. The time, late afternoon. The place, 79 Wistful Vista. The girl, Molly McGee. The character, Mr. Fibber McGee. The action, walking along street, coming home from shopping. We know that because Mrs. McGee is carrying a lot of bundles. She speaks.
Oh, my, I'm glad to be getting home. Such a lot of packages to carry.
Well, I told you better have them delivered, kiddo. I knew they'd get heavy before we got home.
Yes, you did, dearie. You most certainly did.
Now, if it had been me that'd done the shopping, I'd either bought lightweight stuff or had them deliver it. Oh, but no, you got to buy a new flat iron and a towel rack and a frying pan and carry them. My gosh, you should have knew they'd get heavy.
I know. I'm so thoughtless. But when we get up on the porch, you will unlock the door for us, won't you?
Forget your key?
No, but I can't get at it. I got my hands full.
Oh. Well, I guess I can lay my cigar on the porch rail for a minute and... Even if... Hey, look! Look at them 2 cars parked across the street. One of them's Olie's, ain't it?
Sure, that's Olie. Who's the other one?
Hey, is that a cop? Looks like a pinch.
I don't know. What's that shiny thing he's got in his hand?
Oh, that looks like a gun. My gosh, Olie must be in a jam. Now, let's go in the house, quick.
Wait, McGee, look. The second man is opening up the trunk of his car. He's making Olie climb into it.
Oh, my gosh. Hey, it's a kidnapping, kiddo. He's a kidnapper. Hey, come back here, you. We saw you.
Heavenly days, a kidnapping, and we saw it with our own eyes. We've got to call the police.
My gosh, I wish I'd have got the license number.
I got it.
Great, write it down, quick.
On one of these packages? With my teeth?
Huh?
Open the door, for goodness sakes. We've got to do something.
Huh? Oh, yeah, open the door. It's a good idea. We can get in the house that way. That's quick thinking, Molly.
Oh. My, that's relief to set those bundles down. Call the police, quick. If Olie's been kidnapped, every minute counts.
Maybe I better call the Elks Club first. Tell them Olie took the day off.
No, call the police.
Right, what's their number?
Look it up.
Where's the book?
I don't know, ask the operator.
Right. Hello, operator, where's the phone book?
No, forget the book. Ask for the police station.
Huh? Oh, hello, operator. Forget the phone book. Ask for the police station. Give me the cops. Emergency. What's that? It is? They have? Okay, I'll send them a telegram. Thanks.
Now what?
It's an unlisted number. The operators ain't allowed to give it out.
Oh, dear. Poor Olie. What can we do?
Aha, there's somebody at the door. Probably them gangsters. They know we got their license number. They're going to rub us out.
Well, don't rub it in.
You stand in front of me, kiddo. I'll cover you from behind.
What with?
I'll stare them down. I put 22 lions to sleep last Wednesday, remember?
Where?
At the Lions Club luncheon when I made that speech.
Well, I'd rather get shot than hear another joke like that. So come in.
Get your hands up, bud. I got you covered with a gun in my pocket and I... Oh.
Oh.
Hello, folks.
Oh, it's you, Imp. Say, did you know about the kidnapping?
My goodness, no. Who kidnapped whom?
Somebody snatched Olie, the Elks Club janitor, Wimp. Some gangsters in a big sedan.
Yes, locked him in the trunk and roared away.
Ooh, gracious. Did you report it to the police? They sometimes handle things like that, you know.
We can't, Mr. Wimple. They have an unlisted phone number. Isn't that terrible?
Yeah.
Well, I'm certainly glad I didn't see this kidnapping anyway. I hate violence of any kind.
Yeah?
I have so much violence around home that I've just learned to avoid it. Sweetie Face, you know.
You mean...
Yes, my big old wife. Her and her big fat temper. One day I inadvertently happened to put some glue into her bottle of nail polish, and she just flew into a swivet.
A what, Mr. Wimple?
A swivet, Mrs. McGee. That's a two-tone tizzy with no volume control. Well, she grabbed me up like I was a sofa cushion like this.
Hey, that's Molly's best sofa cushion, Wimp.
And she swung me around against the floor lamp.
Hey.
Heavenly days.
Then she banged me down on top of the card table like I was a crick-cricking spade.
Hey, Wimp, the sofa, for the love of...
Then she wound up and threw me out the window like this.
Oh.
So, you can understand, folks, why I dislike violence of any kind.
I believe I can...
Incidentally, Sweetie Face teaches jujitsu to the police force, so I have their telephone number.
Oh?
It's Wistful Vista 7865J. Let it ring twice, hang up, and call again.
Well, thanks, Wimp. Thanks. Now we can save Olie. Hello, operator. Give me 7865J, hang up, and do it again. Hello, cops. Look, I want to report a kidnapping. Yeah, listen. Olie was put in the trunk of his car, and they set the car...
Billy Mills and the orchestra, and music, music, music.
Well, I'm glad you got over here so fast, Sarge. Well, all the details are fresh in our mind. Sit down there and whip out your notebook.
All right. Now, if you'll give me a few facts...
Well, it was just awful, Sergeant. We were coming home from downtown, and we were right at our front door.
Yeah, and all at once we seen them kidnap Olie.
That's the victim?
No, that's the guy they kidnapped.
And right behind him was this nasty little gangster, a great big fella.
In a big green sedan with 4 wheels.
With a loud top coat and a turned-down hat with a brim.
And white sidewall tires.
Talking out of the side of his mouth like they always
Yeah, wait, please, just a minute. Let me get this down. Green top coat, loud sedan, hat with white sidewalls. Got it.
No, Sarge. The hat didn't have white sidewalls.
No, the man did.
Oh, good. A man with white sidewall should be easy to find because he'll stand out like a sore thumb.
The man had the white sidewalls on his car, not on his thumb.
Let's not change the evidence, Buster. Now then, what happened?
They kidnapped Olie.
And shoved him in the trunk.
The gangster, that is.
No, Olie. The gangster shoved Olie in the trunk.
It was Olie's car. Or the gangster's car.
And when Olie shoved the trunk, or the gangster's trunk...
Well, wait just a minute. Let's not all talk at once.
Right. It's confusing. You shut up, and I and Molly will do the talking.
Well, Now, look, if you'll just give me the facts.
Well, the fact is, Olie's been kidnapped, Sergeant.
Yeah.
I don't know how you can stand here gabbing when poor Olie is speeding away somewhere, locked in the trunk of that car, a big purple sedan with a gangster.
No. Now, just a minute, kiddo. It was a black sedan. All gangsters have black sedans.
You said it was a green sedan.
Purple.
Well, black always looks green to me at that distance. Make it greenish black.
With a purple top.
A beautiful color combination. If I find a car that color, lady, I'll shoot the driver on sight.
Don't worry about the color, Sarge. You just find a big boy sedan, or a big sedan boy. I don't care what color it is, with Olie in the trunk of it.
Wait, that's all. Skip it. I've had enough.
Oh, you hear that, Molly? He's got all the dope he needs. Shouldn't have any trouble running down a suspect with all this information. Eh, Sarge?
No, not at all. I can run down hundreds of them with this mess.
Well, just trot him over here for identification, boy. With I and Molly's memory for details, we can get a conviction on anybody you bring in.
Well, thanks. I'd like to show you exactly how I feel about your help, McGee.
Oh, shucks.
But I left my blackjack out in the car.
Poor Olie. I'm so glad we could help.
There they go, kiddo. I should have went with them, but this way I can keep an eye on Olie's car down the street. They say the criminal always returns to the scene of the car.
Hello, Molly. Hey, pal. What's all this about Olie? I heard them talking at the Elks, but I
It's true, Mr. Wilcox. Kidnapped.
Oh, no. I hoped it wasn't true. Olie kidnapped. It's horrible.
Police are working on it, Mr. Wilcox.
Yeah, I offered to take charge of the case myself, Junior, but you know how them cops are.
Yes. Smart.
Oh, my gosh, this is a terrible shock, kids. Olie, of all people. Oh, if the police don't bring that poor guy back safe and sound, I'll... Let me sit down a minute.
Yeah,
Oh,
here, on the chair.
now, sit here, Mr. Wilcox. We know how you feel. We're all fond of Olie.
Fond of him? Why, of all the friends I have in this town, Molly, Olie is the best.
Your best friend?
No, my best customer.
Oh. Of all the cheap, dramatic tricks to
Well,
drag...
since he's been janitor at the Elks Club, Olie buys more Johnson's water-repellent glow coat than anybody, and... Well, you've seen how beautiful he keeps those floors, that linoleum down there.
We've seen the kidnapping, and the guys took over.
And how do you think he does it? How does he keep those floors so beautiful? With Johnson's great water-repellent glow coat, that's how.
How well?
Olie knows how many times. Olie knows how many times he can mop up spilled drinks and tracked in mud without losing that beautiful gleaming glow coat shine.
The guy pulled a gun this long, and he...
Because when you mop... When you mop dirt off a glow-coated floor, you don't mop the wax off. It stays on. It stays bright. Because Johnson's water-repellent glow coat, the greatest product of the age, made by the finest people...
Hey, look, Waxy.
Yes, pal.
A man has been kidnapped, Mr. Wilcox.
Oh, well, don't worry about it, kids. I'll get him back. I'll offer a reward.
Good idea.
I'll offer the biggest reward this town ever saw. I'll take an ad. Reward, I'll say. 1 case of Johnson's water-repellent glow coat for information leading to the safe return.
There goes a real friend, Molly. A solid, true blue glow coat salesman. Anytime a pal of his...
Hear that? Hear that? The police are out running around all right.
Well, they better be out. I'm giving them cops 1 hour to round up that kidnapper, and then, by George, I'll form a posse. I'll set up roadblocks. I'll drag out the throw net.
Throw out the dragnet.
Yeah. Come in.
Oh, hello, Dr. Gamble. Come in.
Thanks, Molly.
Good day to you, sausage head.
Hi, hip stabber.
Any news about Olie? The Elks Club's in an uproar about
Not a
Olie.
thing, but look, you want to join a posse I'm going to organize if I can get anybody to join it? We'll take your car, Doc, because I just polished mine with Carnu, and I don't want to get any bullet holes in it.
No, thank you, Trigger Happy. I've seen you handle a gun, and any time you pick up a firearm, I know where my place is. Behind something.
Yeah, you stay here, McGee, now.
Oh, look who's talking. Who was it the last time we went hunting he claimed his shotgun was empty and pulled the trigger to prove it and shot the top out of our only tent and it rained all night and I caught a terrible cold and come to think of it, it was me that done that, wasn't it?
Yes, McGee, it was. And, say, look, I've got an idea that might get Olie back.
Yeah?
There's a character around this town whom I took some slugs out of the last time the police brought him in, and... Well, hand me the phone.
Here, Doctor.
Thanks. Hello, operator. Get me the Rat's Nest Cafe at the edge of town.
Rat's Nest?
Hello, Rat's Nest? Let me speak to Louis the Louse.
Heavenly days, what picturesque people he knows.
Yeah, Doc's got the kind of...
Hello, Louis the Louse? This is Doc Gamble, Louse. Yeah? Look, Louis, somebody snatched our janitor from the Elks Club. You don't know, huh? See if you can make contact, Louis.
My gosh, Doc's a smart operator, ain't he, Molly?
Yeah, Louis, if you can locate the guy, tell him to bring Olie back and he can have McGee. Thanks, Louis.
Have McGee? Why, the dirty...
What on earth is
So long,
this?
kid.
Why... Have McGee? My gosh, of all the ridiculous ideas. You don't think Doc...
Of course not.
No.
But don't you dare leave the house. I've got to go upstairs and sort the laundry. This whole thing is...
Okay, Tootsie, okay. I'll sit here where I can keep an eye on Olie's car, and maybe I can figure out a motive. Come in.
Hi, mister.
Oh, it's you, Teeny. I'm glad to see you, sis, but I haven't got time to gab right now. I'm busy.
Well, gee, I can't stay anyhow, mister, but... Oh, boy, did me and Willie Toops ever have some excitement downtown a while ago.
Yeah, well, that's very interesting, but...
We saw this big gangster, see, driving a black sedan with a Tommy gun on the seat, and we hate gangsters.
Now, look, sis, Huh? A black sedan? A gangster?
Sure, mister. I could tell he was a gangster by the way he kept looking out of the side of his eyes.
Yeah?
And anyway, when he stopped for a stoplight, somebody in the back of the car hollered, "Help! Help!" So me and Willie...
Oh, my gosh, that's the guy. What happened, sis? What'd you do?
Well, me and Willie hollered like everything. We hollered, "Stop, you crooks."
Yeah?
And he's a kidnapper and all that kind of stuff, but he didn't pay any attention to us, and then he drove off.
Oh, my gosh, this is terrific, sis. Hold everything. Hello, operator. Give me the cops, quick. Hello, cops. McGee. Yeah. Look, Chief. I got a witness here that just saw the kidnapped car downtown. Yeah. Huh? Where'd you see it, Teeny? What street?
Street?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, it was at 14th and Oak because me and Willie...
14th and Oak, Chief. Yeah, send a squad car fast. Drag out the throw net.
Throw out the dragnet.
Yeah. Drag out the... Huh? Why didn't you call a cop, Teeny?
Oh, we didn't have to call the police, mister. A policeman came right over the minute me and Willie started hollering.
She says a cop come running, Chief. Huh? Oh, I'll ask her. What'd he do, sis? Was there any shooting?
Oh, no. No, mister, no shooting.
No shooting, Chief.
The policeman just put me and Willie out.
The cop put her and Willie out, Chief.
Because we were hollering and throwing popcorn boxes at the screen.
They were throwing pop... Huh?
And he told us never to come back to the Bijou Theater again. So long, mister.
So long, Chief.
The Kingsmen and the Cinderella Works song.
One day a little mouse in Cinderella's room was playing. He heard poor Cinderella crying. Here's what she was saying. Cinderella, Cinderella, all I hear is Cinderella. From the moment that I get up till shades of night are falling, there isn't any let up. I hear them calling, calling. Go up and down. a cellar. You can do them both together. Cinderella, 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 night and day it's Cinderella. I'm as busy as a spider who's working for his dinner. The rooms are getting wider, my hopes are getting thinner. I'm always in a flurry, they will tell me not to worry. Take your time, but hurry, hurry, Cinderella. How lovely it would be if I could live my fantasy, but in the middle of my dreaming, they're screaming at me. Cinderella, 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 Rella, Rella, 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 Cinderella. All I hear is Cinderella. Take a mop and mop the ocean, and give the stars a dusting. The fringes on the hinges in heaven need a dusting. I go around in circles till I don't know what my aim is. All I know is that my name is Cinderella.
Now, go over this thing once more, McGee, slowly. I want to get all the facts straight.
I don't blame you, Mr. Mayor. Well, when these two men...
One, Molly.
Two men, dearie. Olie and the gangster.
Oh, yeah. 2 men.
And 2 men, 1 victim and 1 kidnapper.
There may have been others crouched down in the back seat.
Well, there probably was, too. Let's say there might have been 3 more. That makes 4 gangsters and Olie. 5 altogether.
Now, wait a minute, McGee. You don't know there were 3 more hiding in the back seat?
Well, I just deducted that, Latrivia. I deducted that there were 3 more from the fact that when I went out a little while ago, there were 3 cigarette butts laying in the gutter, side by side. Right where the kidnapped car had been parked. Significant, eh? I scraped up some of the ashes into this little envelope. Here, have them analyzed.
Thank you.
If they turn out to be cigarette ashes, it's probably a cigar smoker in disguise. That's a good clue.
Oh, that's a Jim Dandy one. Just a peach. Nothing like a soiled envelope full of twigs, ashes, and macadam scrapings to track down a kidnapper.
Well, I'm glad you think I done right, Latriv. Lots of fellows would never have thought of examining the scene of the crime. The cops give me heck for trampling over a lot of footprints, but personally I consider the cigarette butts more important.
I'd like to catch one of my policemen interfering with your investigations.
What would you do to him, Mr. Mayor?
Make him a lieutenant. Now then, let's take the matter of motive.
Well, we thought
I'll clarify it for him, Molly. That means I'll make it clearer, see? Elucidate.
Yes, pray do. Elucidate.
Well, sir, I figured that Olie was kidnapped for some reason. You find out what the reason is, and we got the motive. Simple?
Yes. Yes. You've thought a lot about this case, haven't you, McGee?
Well, I've always been interested in this kind of stuff. Even in high school, all the teachers agreed that I had a real criminal mind. Well, sir, if the motive in this case turns...
Oh, that's probably for me, if you don't mind. I left word I could be reached here.
Oh, yeah.
79 Wistful Vista. Beg pardon? Yes, this is my honor. I mean, this is his mayor. My mayor.
This is Latrivia.
What? They have? Well, put every available prowl car on it. I'll break anybody who lets them escape. By the way, Wilson, code 75. That's all.
Heavenly days, isn't this thrilling? What's code 75, Mr. Mayor?
That means let my secretary know who won the 7th race. Now then, McGee, more facts, please. You saw this man force Olie into the trunk of the strange car.
With my very own 2 little blue eyes, Latriv, and so did Molly.
Yes, poor Olie jammed into that luggage compartment. I hope he lets all the air out of the spare tire.
Well, now, can you describe the...
My goodness. Sounds like they're coming this way.
Look out the window. There's the kidnapped car and a squad car right behind it.
They're forcing it to the curb.
Look at them cops boiling out like a busted crate of grapefruit.
Yeah, look. They're opening the trunk.
Oh.
There's Olie.
Good. Safe and sound. Oh, thank goodness.
Oh, thank me, kiddo. I'm the one that he put the cops on the trail. Come on, let's be in on the kill.
All right, sit down.
Hey, Olie.
Olie, Molly, you're back again, safe and sound.
Well, hello, Mrs. Hello, McGee. What's all the excitement?
I'm the mayor, man. I'll take over here. Have you been mistreated in any way, Olie?
You bet your life I'm mistreatment, Mr. Mayor. I keep bumping my head on the roof of the trunk.
Well, you're safe now. Men, take that fellow to headquarters for questioning.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Hey, wait a minute. Why do you want to question my cousin?
Your cousin?
You mean this man is
Well,
your...
not really my cousin. He's your first cousin to my wife's brother-in-law.
Then why did he lock you in the trunk of his car?
Look, he gets squeaking back a car. And he said to me, Olie, help me find squeaking car. So I climb in the trunk and we drive around and I find the squeak, too.
Where was it?
In the lid of the trunk. Can't close it with me inside so it don't squeak. Well, come on, wife's brother-in-law's first cousin. I got to get home. So long, Mayor. So long, McGee. So long, Mrs. So long.
Fibber and Molly return in a moment. Did you ever stop to think how valuable the floor surfaces in your home are? How costly it would be to have them refinished? Then you can see that it's only good business to give them the best protection money can buy. And if you want a brilliant shine without the hard work of polishing, the wax for you to use is Johnson's Self-Polishing Glow Coat. Because Johnson's Glow Coat now gives you new protection and longer-lasting protection with every application. It's the self-polishing floor wax that is positively water-repellent. It protects your floors against water and spilled things, can even be damp-mopped repeatedly without losing its shine. And because it's water-repellent, it now lasts up to 4 times longer. The best economy is to use the best. Use Johnson's water-repellent Glow Coat.
Just goes to show how appearances are deceiving, don't it?
Certainly
Kiddo?
does.
Yeah.
Heavenly days. I'd have bet almost any amount of money that...
Oh, my gosh, that reminds me. Excuse me, kiddo. Hello, operator. Give me the police station.
What on earth are you doing?
Hello. Police station? Code 75. Huh? He did? Who ran second? Oh, much obliged.
Lose much?
No, I didn't lose much. It was just a mental bet.
That's my boy. Still keeping your bet small.
Huh? Oh. Good night.
Good night, Al.
The makers of Johnson's Wax and Johnson's Water Repellent Glow Coat, Racine, Wisconsin, and Brantford, Canada, bring you Fibber McGee and Molly each week at this time. Be with us again next Tuesday night, won't you?
Here's something every homemaker should know about cream furniture polishes. Of all leading cream furniture polishes on the market today, there's only one that doesn't fade out in 24 hours, and that one is Johnson's Cream Wax. Yes, recent tests show that Johnson's Cream Wax is the only leading cream furniture polish whose shine comes only from wax instead of oils. A wax shine gives you a hard, dry, dust-free finish that lasts for weeks and weeks instead of just a day. An oil shine fades out, turns foggy and smeary overnight. So when you buy furniture polish, be sure to get the polish that protects you from fade-out shine. Get Johnson's Cream Wax at your dealers. A story of crime in Big Town is next on NBC.